Do you really feel like an adult? Have you ever felt like you're just pretending to be an adult? You're not alone in this sentiment. Many people grapple with the sensation of not quite measuring up, regardless of their age or accomplishments. Today, we're diving deep into the complexities of adulthood and examining why this feeling is so prevalent. Is adulthood something you achieve, or is it a continuous journey with many twists and turns? Spoiler alert, it's the latter. From neurological development to societal expectations, we'll explore various factors that contribute to this feeling of adult impostorship. By the end, you may find that not feeling like an adult is less about inadequacy and more about navigating a confusing and fluid landscape. So sit back, grab your favorite beverage, and let's unpack the reality behind this common dilemma. Understanding adulthood. First off, let's break down what we mean by adulthood. It's often thought of as a single moment, turning 18, graduating, or landing that coveted job. But in reality, adulthood is a continuous process shaped by experiences, choices, and responsibilities. According to a study by Jeffrey Arnett, the developmental phase known as emerging adulthood can last until the late 20s, highlighting that our transitions into adulthood aren't as neatly defined as we might think. These milestones can often create pressure, leading us to believe that we should suddenly feel like adults, when in fact our journeys evolve gradually. Imposter syndrome and the fake it till you make it phenomenon. Now let's talk about the notorious imposter syndrome and how it ties into feeling unsure of our adulthood. Research from the International Journal of Behavioral Science indicates that a staggering 70% of individuals experience this phenomenon at some point in their lives. It manifests as the belief that despite external evidence of our competence, we're actually frauds. This leads to the fake it till you make it mentality, where adults feel pressured to present a confident facade even when they're struggling internally. This sense of dissonance is common and reflects the broader societal pressure to appear successful. Shifting societal milestones. Societal norms also play a crucial role in shaping our perspectives on adulthood. Traditionally accepted milestones, stable careers, marriage, and home ownership are not happening as early as they once did. The Pew Research Center notes that young adults today are postponing these milestones, often due to economic factors and a desire for personal fulfillment. This shift can create feelings of inadequacy, especially if you find yourself comparing your life timeline to that of previous generations. The pressure to conform to these outdated benchmarks can further exacerbate feelings of not being a real adult. Brain development and internal age. Did you know that the human brain doesn't fully develop until around the age of 25? The prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for complex decision-making, impulse control, and risk assessment, undergoes significant changes throughout the early and mid-20s. This biological reality can help explain why many people still feel unsure about their choices and identities well into their 20s. The confusion often stems from the disconnect between external responsibilities and internal self-perception. You might be managing bills and relationships like a pro, while your inner self still resonates with the carefree attitudes of your teenage years. Embracing a fluid definition of adulthood. So how can we navigate this messy and sometimes daunting landscape? Embrace a fluid definition of adulthood that resonates with your values and experiences. Instead of adhering to societal benchmarks, consider what being an adult truly signifies to you, be it responsibility, kindness, or authentic growth. This personal exploration can empower you to dismantle the rigid expectations that dictate feelings associated with adulthood, realizing that it's perfectly fine to juggle responsibilities while enjoying life's simple pleasures like staying connected to your hobbies or indulging in nostalgia can cultivate a more balanced approach to adulthood. Finally, inject humor. And on that note, I can't help but share a little humor. Why don't adults ever play hide and seek? Because good luck hiding when you have bills to pay and a job to keep. Seriously though, acknowledging the chaos of adulting allows us to laugh at the absurdity of it all. If we loosen up and remember that perfection isn't the goal, we can enjoy the ride a bit more, finding joy among the hustle and sharing a good laugh with fellow adults navigating the same struggles. In wrapping up, let's recap the key points we've covered. Not feeling like a real adult is completely normal, and it's important to understand that everyone's journey is unique. By embracing a fluid definition of adulthood and concentrating on personal growth, we open up a world of possibilities. So, as you face the complexities of adulting, remember that it's okay not to have it all figured out. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Do you feel like an adult? How do you define adulthood for yourself? Let's keep the conversation going.